Truck Simulator. This is episode 15. It's been a very, very long time since I streamed it last. We're going to be playing in VR today. Just going to do a quick audio test because I have some background music playing. It looks on the little bars there that it's like playing a bit too loud, so I'm just going to listen back to the stream. I'll just do one moment. Thank you to everyone who's joined early, by the way. I appreciate the support. Okay, we'll give that a try. Turn it down quite a bit. We'll have to see how it compares to the game audio as well. Let me just go ahead and put my headset on. Setting up a VR stream takes a little bit longer, so I apologize for anyone watching the video afterwards. Just skip ahead until you see the truck moving. Just gonna listen to that and make sure turning it down a little bit helps. Alright, I've turned it down way more. Still very loud. So I had to turn it down from like 35 to 18%, so now we're at 5%. Let's give that a try. And we'll relaunch the game in the background because it just crashed. Probably because I was Alt-Tab for so long. So let's just wait for that to load up. I apologize. Okay, that audio seems much better, so let's go ahead and get into the game here. Let me put my headset on correctly. I'll reset my view. We should be good to go, as long as nothing has changed, but it probably has. Turn my gain up a little bit too. My mic is quieter than it normally is. Might not be talking as much in this stream as I normally would. I will be talking, that's for sure. But just planning on doing a bit of a chill drive. Chatting to anyone who feels like chatting. We're kind of early afternoon on a Monday, so I don't expect many people to be here. Had the day off today, so figured may as well do some trucking. Haven't done it in a long time. Okay, let's see here. Trying to reset my view forward. There we go. Let's go to drive. Let's just get in the truck and we'll figure out jobs in a moment here. Let's put my headset on. Let's move this chat over. There we go. And it looks like it's crashed again. That's fantastic. Not sure why. It was working well when I was testing. Although I didn't have it running for very long. I didn't Alt-Tab or anything too, so I'm not sure what really would cause that. Let's try this again. Continue career. So comfortable to have a VR headset and a headphones on. It's something I gotta get used to and adjust like 1,000 times to make it feel decent. Especially long term. I could switch just to a non-VR stream, we'll have to see. Really, it just depends if the game wants to work or not, if it's going to keep crashing like this. I'm not sure what's causing it. I got in the truck a few times while I tested it. Okay, there we go. We're in now, at least. And the chat's in the right spot. That's good. Oh, just hit my head against the mic. Sweet. Let me look forward and center my view. Oh, it's also taking a screenshot. Nice. So I'm going to quickly change that button. Okay, so can't do that right now. Adjust the seat a little bit here. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Truck is running. Game isn't crashed. It's always a good sign. Shifter into drive. And it's working here. I can see the chat. That's great. So appreciate everyone who's waited or skipped ahead in the video. Let's see. Is my brake set to my clutch pedal? It is not. So make some quick adjustments to the controls now, of course. This is a bit of an issue with the chat right here. I'm going to move this over here. Chat's going to go over there. There we go. Problem with Truck Sim is when you don't play it for a while, it just changes your whole control layouts for some reason. Something you have to change quite a bit. Let's go to the input wizard. Okay, that is already set up actually. Well, that's not right. Accelerator, brake. Okay. Shifting is all set up. Now we should be good to go. So let's go right to the jobs panel, freight market, and we're in Spokane. So let's see what we have. Price per distance, sort of best to worst. We're gonna do the first one that is not a special transport. We're at $90,000. Holy, that is a massive job. $56 a mile, and it's long, so wow. We have 153. That's going to help with debt payments, that's for sure. Well, I don't see why we shouldn't do that one. Recreational vehicles up to, oh, if only I knew my states. Nebraska. So we have Iowa, not unlocked, unfortunately. I do not own that. I'm sure I'll get some more DLC soon. Alright, we have every other DLC as of now, I believe. BC isn't out, Louisiana is not out. Yeah, this looks good, all the way down to Kansas. Cool, let's do this. From Washington to Kansas. That is a big one, for sure. Where can I see ETA and stuff on my truck, if I can? Let's see if I press I. I cannot, oh, trip. That's the trip meter, not ETA and stuff like that. Let's see, if I press F3, we need gas, we're at the gas station. That's not a problem. So we have, okay, 2 miles, 6 minutes. I just wanted to make sure we weren't spawned in a really bad spot or whatever and had to fast travel. Alright, let's go into the pumps backwards. Okay. That was way too much brake. Okay, I gotta do one more audio check before we go, because I have a tendency where I check it in the test and it's fine, and then it suddenly switches. So, let's just do one more check here. Just gonna mute my mic and listen back to this, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, it looks like it's working. Perfect. I'm going to reset my chat window in the VR because I see that someone has chatted. Welcome, Jake. I just don't see it in my chat window in the game for some reason. Let me just hit Alt F4, or not Alt F4, Alt Tab. Hopefully this doesn't crash the game. Refresh that. There we are. Let's hope that stays refreshed. I really apologize if it doesn't. Oversized for life. I would, but that's the special transport, so you have the convoy and speed restrictions, and it takes so long you end up making less money than doing not a special transport. I like the heavy transport, the ones that are big but not big enough to have the convoy. That's usually my favorite to do. So I haven't played ATS in VR yet. Only ATS 2 once, so this is gonna be fun. Don't know if we have modded engines or anything. Doesn't sound like it. Do have 58 mods installed. I just don't really know what they are right now. Besides the obvious real companies and stuff like that. Something clearly is changing the color on my dash. But yeah, I haven't played in quite a while, so I don't really know. Not up to date with my own mods list. Okay, let's just set it for, it's what, 60, so let's go 65. That's a little hard to read, unfortunately, the dash in VR, but it's okay. No nice Jake break in this truck. Not sure what truck we'll be running most of the time. Like, we'll start with this one. This is a really long job, so I'm really not sure how long I'll be streaming this today. Might just be the job, might be more. I don't fully know. It's really whatever I feel like, I guess. What are you doing, Charmy? Used to using the brake as the brake now, not the clutch. I need to use the clutch in this game because I have to brake a lot harder, so I'm braking too hard right now. Back myself up a little bit too. Okay, I might have to turn that blind spot warning off. Forgot about that being a bit noisy. We'll love a W990. I think I have one I can switch to after this one. Okay. It's just because I have my signal on. I remember in the city it wasn't the best. But yeah, if I do switch to that truck, it'll be after this job. Pull in here. Yeah, that's quite annoying. But it is useful on the highway. I have the big chat window right there on the passenger seat, so if you ever see me looking down there, that's probably why. So I can read the chat. This is my trailer. That's a question I should be asking. Or do I have to say, I have to go to that box at the front door, I forgot. Whoops. So happens if you don't play for a long time. And then I have to tell them I'm here. There we are. Freight market. Here for the big one. Now I can load up to it. Very hard in VR to see the mirrors, unfortunately. Like, they're quite low res, but that's how it is. It's easier to move your head around, so there's advantages and disadvantages. But seeing the passenger mirror there is quite difficult. I might have to turn on the virtual one once in a while for backing up, just so I can really see it. It's probably pretty good in stream. It is streaming in 2K. Overall, the graphics are turned down than what I usually do because I'm running VR. It's gonna what the computer needs, but did I stall it or what? What's going on here? Why is my wheel unable to be turned? I cannot drive right now. Hello? Suck. Okay, I think I turn the truck off for some reason. Is this not my trailer? There's my trailer right there. Oops. Wonder why it wasn't working. I do have the advanced trailer coupling, so I thought it was just being very picky. I got a coffee, so I'm all ready to go. There we go. I might just check my mirrors a lot. So let me turn that safety system off. That's going to annoy me. Gameplay. Let's see. We're going to turn adaptive cruise control on to mid-range. Let's see. High beams, blinker off. Turn on the emergency to only vehicles in case you need that. Where is the assist? Come on, where is it? Blind spot sensor. There we are. Oh, I hit that car, dang. Just trying to get a nice wide angle out of here. Even though we're turning left now, I should have looked at that. So it's a little bit hard to press the right blinker when I'm... Oh, I can't even lean forward because my mic is in the way. Oh, the funs of VR. I'll just turn my gain up and move it. Oh, I just punched it. Take a sip of coffee if I can find where it is. And not have it spill all over my headset and everything I own. Just gonna double check the chat, not in my VR to make sure. Oh, perfect timing. The message, so I know it's working. Quick light, just passing by, dude. Well, thank you, Blue Tack. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate everyone who's watching. Hope you're all having a good day too. Let's get going. We still got our four ways on. Headed east. I really gotta be sensitive with that brake. Again, I'm using the clutch pedal, so there's no resistance, so I'm still hitting it too hard, so I apologize. That's why I'm driving so jerky like that. Let's see, we have fuel range mode that I can use. We have consumption. No, okay, we'll just keep the trip meter on, I guess. Oh, look at that. Even in VR, I'm driving all over the place. Alright, let's settle in for the haul. It's gonna be a long one. Thanks, Blue Tack. I appreciate that. It's been a good day today. I don't work today. I wasn't on the schedule, so didn't go in. So I've done some relaxing in the morning and started packing. I have a couple more months in my house still, so I'm not in a rush to pack, but packing all the little things into some bigger boxes, or things I haven't gone through in a long time, like electronic boxes, all the part boxes for my PC parts and stuff like that, all the million HDMI cables I have and all that stuff. Trying to organize that. Just rather not pack last minute. Let's set it for 5 over for now. 5 miles an hour over I think is pretty decent. It's like 10 kilometers an hour over. I think that's not too bad. I don't remember what the real like speed thing is, but maybe I should look that up. I doubt it's definitely not gonna be 70. Maybe 80, 85. I've launched the Game Through Trucks book, so I'm logging official miles for our VTC, or virtual trucking company. If any of you play ATS and you want to join us, that'd be great. Oh, look at that! I checked my phone for 1 second. Just don't do that. The link is in the pinned comment. You just it's a link to our Discord, and in the Discord there's a setup channel. And if you follow all the steps there, you'll be part of Viper VTC. So whenever you truck, you'll have a logbook show up in the Discord, and just part of a fun community. Doesn't really do anything in game or anything like that, but it gives you fun stats and oh, the game crashed. That's not good. Let's hope we pick up where we left off directly. Otherwise, it might not be a VR stream. I still will do some ATS for sure. Let me just try to launch it again and see if we get that again. Then we'll have to switch out of VR. In that case, I'll pause the stream and do a couple setting changes. Not the easiest thing to do, unfortunately. Continue career. If we just start right there, then I'll be happy. If it resets the drive, then I will switch it, because if it crashes again, it'll do it again. And that won't be fun for anyone to watch, so I guess we'll determine right now. I'm not sure if it's the mods in VR or if it's VR at all. It could just be the mods being outdated, so I will check the settings of that. See if anything says incompatible. I launched the game earlier and figured, well, it launched, so there's nothing incompatible, but maybe that's not true. All the best in the move. It's stressful sometimes. We have work done in our flat. It's stressful. Yeah, it definitely can be, so that's why I'm trying to start early. The last 4 weeks that I have in this house, I won't even be here. I'll be in training every day. I'll be here at night, but I'll be here in training every day from like 10 hours, 12 hours, so can't pack much then, so I gotta get it done early. I guess this will be determining what happens here, if we're in the truck on the highway or we're okay. Not on the highway, but not too far back. It's clearly loaded at a checkpoint here, which is good. We'll try one more time, and then I'll see if the mod settings say anything is incompatible first. And if nothing's incompatible, I'll chalk it up to VR, and we will switch to non-VR. VR is very immersive and fun, but it's also not the highest quality. I mean, it's all dependent on your PC. I have a pretty good PC. I have a Quest 2, which isn't the newest headset, but it's pretty new, so can't get super good because of performance restrictions. But it's still immersive, being able to obviously move your head and have it move in the game perfectly. I used to play with the open camera webcam, so when you turn your head, it turns the head in the game, which is pretty fun. I'll probably have to set that up if I do non-VR. It'll take me a second because I forget how to do that. And I don't know where my webcam is. Okay, let's check the mods. It just crashed again, unfortunately. So I will launch it and see if there's any mods that are obviously incompatible. It'll say right on there. Let's hope there is, because that'd be an easy fix. Appreciate those who are sticking here for this. Can't figure out where my mouse is. There we go. Okay, giant mod menu. We do have 58 mods and I haven't looked, so there just could easily be a red one here that says incompatible. Most of them are small graphical things or companies or trucks, so it shouldn't really be incompatible. So I don't believe that's an issue here that we have going on. Okay, so let's chalk it up to VR. Let's check this mod actually. This changes rain, which is pretty major. No, it's compatible. Okay, I'm gonna pause the stream so you just see a buffering sign. It is gonna be some time to switch, so I apologize, but I will be back and we'll just resume the stream from there. So anyone watching the video afterwards, it should just cut right there for you, because when you pause the stream, it pauses the video. Anyone watching live, feel free to check in maybe 15-20 minutes and hopefully we'll be up and running. So thanks for watching, guys. See you. Alright, welcome back everybody. Thanks for waiting while I fixed all that. We are now good to go. Just going to do a quick audio test, listen to the stream, and then I think we'll be actually good to go. Let me just mute my microphone. Okay, it looks like it's working. Perfect. We are out of VR. Had to change a lot of settings, graphics, field of view, controls, all these fun things. But we should be good to go now. So let's see, we're going to resume from that checkpoint, presumably. Right by the overpass where we were a moment ago, twice. Still on the same job, hopefully. Yes, we are. Let's reset the view here. So let's see if these view commands work now. Okay, we have a look left and look right command. Central, so you guys can see out the windows. Perfect. I know you can't see the mirror right now. I can, because I have it on a little wider of a field of view. I'm using the ultra wide while recording the middle of it, which is not how I used to do it, but it's the same view for you guys, and I'll see a little bit more. So I can move into the left lane without having to do the look left thing, so you might not see me always doing that, unless we're making a turn. Let's see, is that? Okay, that's good. That's pushed forward enough. And reset. And lean out. Perfect, okay. There we go. Man, the graphics are so much better. So much higher quality. Alright, let's get and go in. The game, I think, is louder than before. I'm not sure. It shouldn't be. Nothing audio-wise changed. Feel free to let me know if it's too loud for you or if the balance is off or whatever. Okay, now we're back on the highway. Everything is so sharp in resolution now. Very nice. Let's go ahead and set it for 65. I guess I should have looked up in that time, what am I going to say? What the... Jeez, I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, right, what the real speed max is. I've just pushed a button on my stream deck and completely screwed up the stream. Look at that. 1 second. I gotta quickly pull over to fix that. You're seeing absolutely nothing now. Great. Because I've put it into the VR mode. Okay, there we go. There's that, and then just gotta change this command to do that. Truck came. Sure. That'll be good enough here. And then we'll change this to this. Okay, I apologize. There's things I had to change there. There we go. Let's try to get back on the highway past these people. Got a long drive ahead of us here. I got my coffee though, so I'm good to go. I'm not sure why we have that. It's a graphical glitch. Look in the glove box. You can kind of see through the door and in the truck. That might be the enhanced interior mod glitching out. Oh, on the left side we have it too. So I think I have an enhanced like Cascadia interior, or just enhanced in general. Not sure if that is this one though. Just gonna check what the game level is set for you guys versus me. I think it's way higher on my end. Yes, it is. Wow, way higher. Okay, I'm gonna listen to the stream one more time because I don't know how loud the actual truck is. 1 second. Okay, let me just change it that way. Turned it slightly up for you guys. Way down for me, most importantly. There we go. What should we have this on? Don't need it on fuel consumption, but I guess we don't need it on engine oil. But I guess that's my trip meter, so sure. It's been reset since I bought the truck, so it should be the same as the odometer, which is... Where is the odometer? Oh no, the odometer is 7,200 miles. This is 1,000 miles. I'm not sure when I reset that trip meter. My gosh, the steering is so light. Much lighter than I'm used to. Okay, I had to fix my headset. So we are bringing... Our destination is Alamo Rent-A-Car in Topeka. 2,500 kilometers away, basically. Estimated time is 26 hours in-game to drive. We have 72 hours to do it, so plenty of extra time. The ETA of real time is 1 hour and 18 minutes, so this is a trek for sure. But it's $56 a mile. It's the best paying job I had available right now. $89,000 total, which is amazing. So let's make sure we get it there in good quality. We are in Spokane, Washington. That's where we're leaving from, and we're still there, basically. Might be a little bit out of there now. Let's check that. Yeah, we're headed up to Coeur d'Alene. Here. Oh, I should have moved over for that. That's my bad. guess the problem having it ultra-wide when I open the... Okay, open the TripAdvisor. It's kind of off the screen for you guys. So you have to trust me when I give you the updates of our distance and everything like that. Try to make changes for next time I stream ATS. I used to just play it in, you know, 16:9 resolution, and then, or aspect ratio, which is what you guys are seeing, but now I have it on ultra wide so I can see a little more. Figure if I have the screen, I may as well use it. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in. Washington is beautiful in the game and in real life. Not that I've been there in real life, but I've seen pictures. We're at 55 limit here, so let's slow down at least to 60. I need to turn the force feedback up a little bit. It's a very, very light. I think it's almost making it unsafe. Let's just go ahead and change that a little bit here, if we can. Overall gain. Centering at high speed, it's so high. Yet I don't really know if I feel anything. That's interesting. Let me open the Logitech hub, that might fix it. Although that thing never opens for some reason. Let me try to open as admin. Yeah, that's a little tighter actually. Don't know if we need Logitech hub open then. It's probably going to cause problems. There, that's just a little change, but it's dramatically different in feeling. Makes it easier to hold the right line. Turn engine resonance up a little bit. So when the engine's working, we feel it in the wheel. Just slightly. Never used to like it, so we'll see if I do. It's quite noticeable, even at like 8%, which is what it's at. So. Man, that is like vibrating massively. Actually, I apologize for keep going in the settings. I haven't played in a very long time. Let's just change that down. I do have the adaptive cruise control, so it should slow down a little bit when we come up on this guy here. Possibly we'll pull over part of the way through this trip, maybe when we get gas or something, to check on just our general financial situation, how our loans are, how our company's doing. Not really sure what we left off. We do have $150,000, so we'd probably pay off a loan, or just buy a new truck maybe for us or for a driver. Earn some more money that way. Let's try to get over here. Slam the brakes on a little bit too much. That's okay, people can yield for us. We're just being safe. Now the speed has gone up again, so let's raise the cruise control to 5 over again. Might not be a good idea on these hills with this truck, but hey, we're gonna do it anyway. We got places to be. And we were told to pull in. That's great. Whoa, that's... Switching the view to the right that much is very, I don't know, disorienting. It's hard to control myself. Oh, it's on that side. Well, we missed it. That's fine. They're not going to come after us. And my signal's still on. Look at that. I'm a pro. You guys played the new Coaches DLC in ETS2? I think that's out by now, right? Or is it still just being talked about? That'd be pretty cool. Actually, you know what? I just saw a development blog about it not long ago, so maybe it's not out yet. Something about how it's your passenger satisfaction is going to be, you know, a pretty important part of it, which is cool. Yeah, that look right is quite aggressive. So I might just use my mouse and look over when I need to. And then reset. Even that is pretty weird to keep the wheel straight when you do that. It's easy in real life. Let's see if we can get over here. Usually with the head tracking, that was nice just to peek over a little bit. I do not have that set up today. Just gonna check my phone real quick. This is gonna go well. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna try to fix my headset here. Let's see if this goes well. Set it up straight. Hey, there we go. Not bad. Let's see how much fuel we have. I think it's pretty high, right? Oh, I can see it down there, bottom left. It's pretty high, yep. I can't see any like range though. Would be helpful. $159,000. We don't usually have that much money on us, so we should do something about it. Probably it'll be a good way to break up the trip. We'll do that on a fuel stop. Let's doing some automatic engine braking with the adaptive cruise controller. It is very helpful. Of course, we're gonna get over. This guy's coming in here. Let's let him in. He's probably gonna be going faster than I am anyway. Or maybe not. I'm going 5 over. I guess he doesn't want to. Most of the AI do speed a little bit, so that's surprising. So truck speed limit's now 70, so it's at least go 75. Car speed limit's 75, so he's probably gonna start to pass me here, possibly. Gotta pay attention on these turns, and 75 makes it pretty easy to roll if you make a wrong decision. Wrong move. Yeah, there he goes. Let's get over. Give him a second because he'd have to first going to brake if I go over right now. We're going to just give him the signal on so AI don't pull up in that blind spot. Okay. Looks like we are coming up on a truck ahead though. It's going slower, but we'll be fine in this lane for a second. Look at the train over there. That's nice. Try to keep it generally centered while looking over there. What was that truck that just went by? Pink with like a face on it. See the train still over there. Oh, we're on the shoulder. We're gonna try to get over. That guy's not gonna let us over, which is fine. Or maybe he is actually. Nice. Don't have to slow down too much then and lose all our momentum. Oh, train's right up next to us now. Nice. These guys are following the speed limit. Actually, I'm only going 60. It's just we're going up a hill. They're struggling a little more than I am. I also don't know anything about the specs of this truck currently. I know I'm not super high level. You can tell I don't have the full cab yet. I think I have a pretty decent engine horsepower. Look at the plane go over there. Such an aesthetically pleasing game sometimes. Clearly I have a decent engine. I'm able to go up the hill faster than these guys. And some decently heavy load cars. Let's see, what is the actual weight of this load? It is, it's only 7,900 kilograms, which I believe is about 18,000 pounds or so. So yeah, we actually have quite a small load here. Oh man, I'm hitting that. Come on, stop it. It's pretty hard to drive from exterior, but it looks so nice during the sunset. I want to. Yeah, now I'm just all over the highway. Nice. Alright, let's pay attention again. It's a game. Just tried to turn my head like it was real life, or had head tracking, which I do not. Let's turn the lights on here. Not high beams. Or I guess that's regular, and what high beams are something else. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's that's high beams, so we're good here. I wonder, I have actually a range of a fuel on my tablet in front of my wheel, so that's good. I know the current setup I have for the camera, you can't see the tablet in front, but I can see the ETA in real time, estimated obviously, and I can see my range and my fuel, so I'll be paying attention to that as much as I can. It's in kilometers, but I mean, I can get the general idea of when we need fuel or not. So I just scared that guy in that lane, understandably. Sounds like we have another train nearby, but I can't see it. It's probably going under us there. Oh, my chat is not refreshed. I can see it on the stream, but I can't see it in the actual chat. I apologize. Hey, Hardcore. I see you said yo. There we go. How are you doing? Hope you're well today. I imagine maybe you're still working. What time is it? It's almost 5 here. A bit sketchy speed, so let's go down to the speed limit. Just there's a few turns. We're about to do some major turn up here. And let's get over to where we should be. Just turn off the cruise control. In case we kind of slow down. This is, okay, a little calmer of a turn than I thought it was going to be. Got road work up here, so probably gonna have to get over. It's not telling me yet. Okay, no, they're getting over to my side. It's quite the hill, so we're slowing down, not by choice. Quite a bit here, but don't have to put the hazards on or anything because it just looks like we're slowing down for the construction. But we are not. Okay, we gotta let's use the shoulder here. They're blocking part of the lane, so okay, no, we got signs in the shoulder. It's a very short little section of road work. We're not the only ones struggling. These trucks up here are going very slow as well. Pulling as hard as we can, even though we don't have that heavy of a load, so clearly our engine isn't super upgraded. We could maybe spend the money on some upgrades, but probably try to see if they've added any new trucks to the game and buy one of them. Speed limit 45, huh? Let's set it for 50, but we're going to need more than that. Okay, hold on. We need to actually use our brakes, not just our engine brake. We do the adaptive cruise, so I'm going to use the engine brake to stay behind this guy. Not sure if the adaptive cruise uses the actual brakes, though. I guess we'll see. We really don't have the heavy load here. We shouldn't have a problem with the runaway or anything. That trip meter I really should reset. It's not our current trip, so it's not very relevant. Set the speed back up. We have a limit increase here. Got 1,135 kilometers of range left for our 1,900 kilometer journey, so theoretically we only have to refuel once. That's theoretically though. I'm on high power mode, so we're going to use more fuel than it might be predicting. And the stops are not super frequent, so we might stop a little early to be safe, and then we have to do it again. We'll see. Still got just over an hour and 2 minutes left in real life. But 20 hours in the game. 20 and a half to be exact. A couple weird graphical glitches there. Headed up on Bozeman here. It says I haven't explored it. It's interesting. Would have think I did. I mean, the roads are unexplored, so maybe it's reset some weird thing, or maybe I just haven't gone directly into the town. I'm not sure. I'm not going to stop here on this time. It's nighttime. There's not much to see. speed limit's increased, but I already have my cruise control set up to that speed. I've been following these trucks, the speed they're going, so I haven't had to change it. This Cascadia has so few miles on it, 7,200. But I haven't played as much ATS on this save as I really have thought. We're only on episode 15 here. I thought I was higher than that, but I haven't played in a very long time. And I, of course, reset my whole ATS save for the channel. So all the streams that you see are all we've done for this save. And ATS needs a lot of hours to be put in. My actual total driven in this game is much, much higher. I mean, I drove before I ever did trucks books or VTC or anything, and I don't know how much I did there, but just in the VTC, in the trucking company, I have way too many. Maybe 500,000 kilometers or something like that. It's a lot. Almost 300 deliveries, I think, in total. I was a big fan of doing short deliveries for a while, so do like, you know, more city driving, more delivery, like, you know, driving, backing up, parking, that kind of deal. I still like doing that. Do the odd long trip once in a while, like this one. It's definitely how you earn the best money. So I need to do that purely for the save, even pay off some of our loans, or more importantly, buy more trucks, get more of that passive income. It's the only way to get rich. Alright, we're passing you, buddy. Auto high beams are turned on in the settings, so let's see if they work here. Not sure if they have to be turned on in the truck too. I'm gonna try to do that. Whoa. Big bump in the road there. You know what I might do? It's only 1 a.m. I might pull over and do a sleep here. We have turned fatigue turned off, but it just skips for the night through the nighttime. Makes it more enjoyable. We have plenty of time in the job to sleep a couple times. As intended for the drive. It was like a 24-hour drive from the beginning, I believe. We are sitting at 10 minutes under 19 hours remaining. And we have almost 66 hours to complete it, so we can take a nap here. Let's just see, where should we sleep? Can I pull into any of these here? Let's pull here and then we don't have to back up. We can go through the car section on the way out. Oh, actually there's a little part for the trucks to drive through. I see. So in the spot enough? Yeah, we're blocking that one a little bit, but that's too late now. We're kind of how we are going to be. I'm going to oh my gosh. I'm going to be right back in real life. I just need to head to the washroom. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Let's turn it on and get going for the day. Welcome back, Jake. I'm not sure if you ever left, but maybe you did when I switched from VR. Well, hello anyways. There we go. That's the correct view there. Let's reset it to 75, I think is good, but we'll see what the limit is when we get on the road. I might just pull up the virtual mirror. I never do that, but 1 second. Oh. Just for the right side, so I don't have to keep doing the view to the right. Unless we're actually at an intersection. It's a little less jarring for you guys. Wow, that is not the right button. What is it? It's F2, I see. I need to adjust that a little bit. 1 moment. Can I not adjust that? I guess that's fine. It's good enough to use to change lanes, I guess. I can't really see the blind spot. Is that? Oh, I guess it's just matching whatever that is. So let me just adjust the mirrors how it should be. I know you can't see the UI mirrors because they're way on the side, so I apologize. There we go. That's just all the mirrors. That would be correct with the seating position. That's better. Let's bring it to 75, 5 over the limit. That's what my general default is. This guy's going slower past him in the right lane. Come on, buddy. We're not even going the speed limit yet, let alone what we've set it to. Let's go. Uh-oh. What's going on? Why'd the game crash? We're not on VR. I mean, it lasted obviously a long time, so it seems to be VR is the issue. Was the issue before? Disable some mods, I guess, but nothing says it's incompatible. It's not good. Never like to have it where you don't know what's wrong. Let's take away realistic terrain. Anything that changes massive things. Realistic traffic. ATS random events. Maybe it's a random event popping up. Unfortunately, I just have no idea what it could be. Everything else is generally not event-based. Gameplay changes. Alright, let's confirm that. I'll just continue. It might just happen once in a while, but that should hopefully help. It's okay, those are not necessary mods. I'm really hoping we just start right there. Mid-job, we really should. Come on, Trexim, you got this. Let's go. Hope you guys are all doing well. Doesn't say game change detected. That's good. There we go. Fantastic. Oh. And there we go. Oh, man, adjusting in the mirrors came after this, so let me just quickly do that again. There we go. That's better. Should see what I should actually see in there. And let's go to 75. Let's keep going. We're only a little bit back from where we were. We're under an hour left in real life. We got 1,755 kilometers remaining, which says it'll take 18 hours, 40 minutes. We have 55 hours, 15 minutes to do it, which is 56 minutes in real time remaining on the drive. We have just under 1,000 kilometers of fuel remaining, according to the estimate, anyways. I wonder if our money has gone up at all. We've skipped a day, so if you have any passive income, yes, we have 164 now, not 159. So that is good. Our company is earning us some money. Obviously, a loan payment would have came out too, so that means we're way positive on the loans, which is great. And Truck Sim, if you don't know, the loans are a very easy way to accelerate your gameplay. The payment you make every day is way lower than what you make just driving. And even if you don't drive at all, say it says, it takes $500 a day or whatever it is. If you take a big loan and buy a truck and assign it to a driver, they make more than that loan payment, so you profit off of it. And obviously once the loan is paid, then you make big money. But I usually try to keep the loans maxed out from what I'm allowed to have and keep buying new trucks and drivers, and it accelerates your income quite a bit. And also gets you a new truck. So I like to buy a new truck, take it, and give the driver my old truck. Eventually we'll have a fleet, buy a bunch of the same trucks that are efficient and focus on that just to earn a bunch of money, but not sure if we're at that point in this save yet. I really don't remember. Or if we just have them driving what I don't want to drive. Let's go on exterior view for this intersection here. Not sure if we have any duplicates in vehicles right now. Thanks for getting off the highway and seeing some things, even though we still have a long time in the drive left. It's nice to just be on the same highway the whole time. Seems like a refinery here, yeah. Pretty sure that's what that is. Oh yeah, with the big oil tanks over there. What's this little park shop thing? It says park. Set for 60. Oh, now we're at, what is it? Oh, a night speed limit. That's interesting. Different speed limit at night. Never seen that. Set our cruise control to 70. Is that a little train depot right there? Oh no, it doesn't. Thought I saw the tracks going into that building. Let's go back in first person so I can actually stay in the lane somewhat. Okay, I'm gonna get in the left lane here. We're turning left up here pretty soon. I'm not sure if the whole road just turns left or if it's a dead end or what. It's probably where it keeps going and it's a dead end in the game. Where I can't actually go forward. Little Ferris wheel there. Okay, we've got a flashing light, so just stop and go when it's clear. I'm gonna state trooper right there. Oh no, it's a yellow, so we have right away. Let's go, flooring it. Come on. We'll set it for 75. Well, the truck limit's 65, so we'll set it for 70. Looks like we're going to be doing some back roads here for a bit. Through the desert. Let's see where we are. We're leaving Laurel. We're quite a bit of ways out of Laurel. Let's just check on the map generally where we are. We're headed into Nevada? I believe so. No, it's not Nevada. What am I saying? That's... And Nevada's way down here. I have no idea where I am, but that's where we are. I should know, based on these names. Jackson. I'm not American, you can give me a break. Got a train somewhere. And there it is. That oil tanker. We're coming into town here. We'll just coast our way down. And we can bypass the station. Perfect. Not that we stopped at the last one, but... Oh, we're coasting. We're way speeding here, but that's okay. There's nobody in the way. Oh, look at that broken trailer over there. I didn't look in time. Oops, okay. Well. Just testing my view. It was like locked up on me there. I couldn't go. Well, we're resumed our speed limit. We can resume our cruise control. I don't think we should be going... I guess we're only going 50. There we go. It's back down. I was going to say the speed limit's at 70, but I don't really believe that right here. Back down to 30 now. I'll use the engine brake a little bit. Okay. Thought we were going to hit that guy, but he's in a different lane. A little Burger King van. Oh, GameStop on the corner there. Cool. It's a nice little town. It's the town of... It actually doesn't have a name on the map. We're near Cody, but it's not Cody. Okay, we're gonna have to get over here. That's not gonna go well with the AI. Okay, that blue truck is letting us in, I think. Oh, he's turning anyway. Oh, they're getting over to me. Alright. That's why he was turning. If I looked forward, I would have seen that. Set to 75. And the view here is nice. Nice big lake and got a plane flying overhead. A little boat out in the water with nobody in it. Bunch of jet skis. Should slow down. We're actually turning left right up here. Going to third person here. Not that we need to, just Let's see what we're doing. Like looking around at all the trucks here. Are we good to go? Like a power plant off in the distance there, it looks like. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at this, a big airport here, or at least some, they look like pretty retro planes. I'm not sure if they're at an airport or it's like an air museum. It's cool over there, whatever it is. Lots of retro planes. It is an airport, I see, okay. Very cool. Love finding little things like that. And about. That's what this game's all about. Let's keep it at 50 here, just 5 over. Yeah, especially now that we're in a 30 zone. Use the engine brake here. Doesn't sound great, not like a nice Jake brake, but it works. We'll put the cruise back on at 35. This guy might be going slower than that up here, but it'll adapt. See the fuel stations, they weren't stations for us, but reminds me to look. We got about half a tank left, 820 kilometers estimated, 1,500 remaining in our journey. Nice loud train going underneath us. Okay, let's not do that. Not very sure if he was just creeping up, but I don't think so. I think he was planning on going for a second there. Oh. Good thing we're not speeding. I mean, it's busy anyway. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you're having a chill day. Watching some truck sim is always relaxing. I can imagine playing it's relaxing. It's really what this game's all about. I'll most likely be doing some racing later tonight, if you're interested. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm not 100% sure what I'll be playing. If it'll be iRacing or maybe some F125. I haven't streamed that at all on my channel yet, so might do that. It could be fun. I'm very new to that game. I only played it once, so it's kind of like a learning thing. What's the speed limit here? We're ripping. This is quite the turn, but I guess not if I turn a little earlier, but we're fine. Okay, let's hit the brakes here. We're fine. Got some construction. Come on, buddy. What are you doing? Don't know how this works here? Let's go. That was not necessary to do that. I don't think anyone else is getting by, yeah. There you go, buddy. Just wasting some people's time. Let's keep going. Come on. He's gonna have me hit him. Look at that, made me stop right in the hill. What a jerk. MDT, remember that. What to call his company. Look at the traffic going the other way. That sucks. For them. We'll just set it for the limit here. We're turning in a sec. Just let it coast. Watch this guy come over at the last second. Oh, this is not a left turn. It's just a bend in the road. Turn right up here, though. I'm gonna try to get ahead of this guy here. Let's roll here so we can get right on the gas. Come on. Let's hope it changes. Okay, I gotta stop. We're still passing you, buddy. Don't like you. Based out of New Mexico. Start moving a little bit. I'm trying to predict it. I can't see the other lights because of those cones, so I can't really predict it very well. There we go. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah, no problem. He's got this guy pull out in front of him. That's good. My turn signal on, let him know I'm cutting him off here. Oh, it's a bend in the road again. That was all for nothing, that's okay. Still got to race him, show him who's boss. I'm sure it's gonna go down one lane in a second, right here. And now at least I'm ahead of him for that. I can't talk today. Thermopolis welcomes you. That's an interesting name, if I'm saying it correctly. That wouldn't be Thermopolis. Thermopolis. We'll stick with the speed limit here, not 5 over, because these are quite some turns for a truck. It's recommending far slower, so I'll actually put it down a little bit. Oh yeah, let's actually put it down quite a bit. And we got some road work here, or what? Just construction. Super cool to be going through a road like this, especially next to the train. That's awesome. We got a scenic viewpoint come up here. It's right on the road too, so let's take it. Let's do it. This looks super cool. It's right here, so let's just pull over. Let's check it out. What a cool little chasm, valley, canyon, whatever you want to call it. Boyson State Park is what it's called. You hear a truck, but I can't see it. There he is. Oh, it's our MVT guy. I'm going to do a real quick change here to my inputs one moment. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Controls. Real automatic. Advanced setup. And let's quickly change the brake to the real brake. Yeah. You got to push the brake hard, so it's going to be hard to brake 100%, but at least I can brake a little bit, a lot less sensitively, which I will like. Oh, I pressed R. E. Come on, I can't hear when this truck started. Is it running or not? There we go. Now it is. I gotta look at the RPMs. I'm in drive. Get the handbrake on. Come on. Can I drive, please? What's wrong with this truck? Oh, the clutch is the accelerator. For some reason, it input wizard really messed things up. I did not press that. Let's try that again. Controls, real automatic, advanced. Acceleration probably should be the accelerator, and the brake should be the brake. There we go. And now we're moving. Perfect. And we got MVT right here, I think it is. Let's cut him off. Excuse me, sir. Oh, come on. You're supposed to stop for me. Don't you know? You're just an AI. Maybe he doesn't realize. You're fine. Keep going. You'll live. What a cool road. I'll set the cruise control for the speed limit. It should be fine. The turns are getting a little less intense now, that's for sure. Use the engine brake. We're turning left up here. It's quite strong, actually. And actually using the brake pedal, nice. Still got quite strong brakes. I was gonna say, where's the railroad? It's way up there. It's quite an early spot to stop. Okay, that's not another lane. What am I doing? I was looking off in the distance because it looks like there's smoke there. I guess it's supposed to be a cloud, maybe, but kind of looks like smoke. Guess it could just be from a factory. It doesn't mean it's a fire or anything like that. That'd be kind of cool to see if like a fire, or not, maybe not a wildfire, but like a business on fire with responders there. That'd be neat. Look at little Winnebago over there. Cool. Look at that train actively despawning and spawning again. Nice. Oh, not good. Maybe we made it. Oh, and the cop didn't see anything in his mirror. Let's hope he wasn't looking backwards. Only going 40 into 70 for you, officer. Look how nice I am. Think you noticed? Think he's preoccupied. Let's set it for the speed limit again, because these turns are pretty nasty. Not at this speed, but when we get up to 70, they will be. Now let's set it for 75. Should be fine here. Let's get some speed up. Finally get that ETA ticking down. Had to go pretty slow through that canyon there. We have, in the game time, 13 hours and 42 minutes left of the trip. With, one moment. Uh-oh. Let's try that again. With 48 hours and 9 minutes left to do it. 41 real minutes estimated remaining. Over about an hour and 20 minute trip. We got 616 kilometers of fuel, just under half a tank. Another scenic viewpoint up here, but we're not going to take this one. We can see the canyon pretty well, and we got to get going. I'm going to cut the corner a little bit so I don't roll it. Probably shouldn't be going the speed limit. We should be going those recommended caution speeds, but that's okay. We made it around the corner. See our adaptive cruise control slowing us down a little bit. Yes, how strong is the adaptive cruise control? Not strong enough. Oh, let's hit the brakes. We had the hazards on automatically, which is cool. It's part of the emergency brake alert. I'm not sure if it did any braking there, but I definitely did. Using the brake pedal makes it nice again, so I don't push it as hard when I don't want to, but 100% braking is almost impossible, so it's good we have that emergency braking system on for vehicles in case we ever need it. It's much more likely we'll need it without when we actually use the real brake pedal. I was not hitting the brakes at all for a while there, just testing that cruise control. Seems to only use the engine brake to slow down. It was slowing down quite a bit, but not enough. Turn our cruise control off. We're going to turn in any second here. There's a Sheridan Cheyenne. This direction. Have you had your Tyson today? I have not had any Tyson today. Steaks, I guess. Well, I guess all types of food. Probably a grocery store. Let's see. Meat. Chicken nuggets. So it's chicken. And it looks like steak on there, so I guess all types of meat. Got Heartland Express, YRC, Amazon. Lots of different trucks around here. Got an international right in front of us. We can turn our lights off in the middle of the day here. I always expect them to be on automatic, so. Let's head over to the right lane. We'll be slow for a bit. We're turning right up here anyways, getting on the highway. Okay. Why is he slowing down so much? It's trying to get over. Okay, it's kind of too late, buddy. Thought he was going to keep going the speed. It wasn't the nicest for me. That was more his fault than mine. Can't really slow down on a non-ramp like that, or I'll lose all my speed. Headed through Casper here. I think that's in Wyoming. Let's get a little view of it here. Nice river. Sorry, coach bus. Enjoying the sights, you gotta understand. Big freight yard up there. Cool. We're not really driving right through the heart of Casper. Would have had to get off at that last exit to do that. The garage up here, is this one of mine? I don't think so. Just one available for purchase. Looks like we have another big refinery up there on the left. Because I didn't mention it before when we had the accident with the MVT truck, but we didn't get any trailer or cargo damage, which is the best. Doesn't really matter then, but we have 6% truck damage. I'm not sure what we were when we started and what we gained from that little accident, but that doesn't matter. It's just a little bit of money, but not as much as it would affect a job income if you got any trailer or cargo damage. A bunch of debris on the side of the road there. That's interesting. Looks like someone's tire blew out or something. At least it's not strung across the highway like it isn't often in real life. Let's move the cruise control up to 75 here. I'll put it at 80, may as well, if we have the open road, but I'm most likely going to slow down with these cars in front of us up here. Now trying to give her to the right while we have this gap here. Back over the right. I could see in the mirror on my screen that we're clear. That's why I went over. I did look. Another train. Okay, lots of trains. There we go. Really picking up some speed here, 80. But that doesn't help the ETA anymore. You know, it's obviously calculated based on the speed limit, so we got to get up to that speed now to actually get the ETA to go down. I'm gonna max it out at 80. I think that might be the limit here, but try to Google it while I'm driving. It's gonna be interesting. Let's get over here. Those trucks are going way slower. I'll be on your phone when you drive. Looking it up here, let's see. Truck's book. I need to. 1 second. Let me just pause it for a quick second while I do this. may not exceed 62 miles an hour. Really? That's insane. Well, we've already passed that anyway, so not that it matters. So I'm gonna go this right speed limit. We're gonna go 5 over 85. We can get up to that speed. We're going downhill here, so we probably can. Just gotta be careful. Full throttle, going down a hill. Just hope nobody tries to change lanes on us. We can get our headlights back on too. We're headed into the night. We might find a spot again to sleep for the night. Not quite yet. It's only 9. Not even 9 o'clock yet in the game. Do have a rest stop and fuel coming up here. We will need fuel pretty soon now. We have 1,082 kilometers left in our journey, with an estimated 461 kilometers left of fuel. Just not quite quarter tank, a little more than that. We got a good high-speed section here, so I'm going to keep going. I think when we see our next fuel station, we'll stop and get some fuel. Speed limit's gone down a little bit, but everyone's going real slow here. So we lost a lot of speed. Now we're going uphill, so we can't really gain it back very easily. I do see another stop here for sleeping and fuel and everything. It's now 9:30, but it's quite a bit off our route. Actually, we would have had to get off the highway earlier. We can't get off here for that. So it's not a stop for us. We're going like 10 over now at this point. Just try to pass a bunch of these vehicles before we get off on the highway here. It's coming up pretty quickly though. Okay. We gotta pass this guy right away here. Alright, there we go. Let's quickly get right on the engine brake and the actual brake here. Mostly the engine brake. Yeah, we're fine. Pretty good speed into that corner, but just enough where we're okay. Hit the throttle as soon as possible, so keep it, maintain as much speed as we can. Going through Cheyenne here. Set the cruise for 80. Maybe there'll be a spot to stop for fuel and sleep in Cheyenne. We're set to 80 here. We're going uphill, so we're not the quickest. It probably is a spot for fuel and everything, but not right on the highway here, so let's just hope there is one further down the road, but not too far. Okay, it looks like, yeah, we gotta stop coming here. Perfect. This looks like a weigh scale, so we can sleep there, but I don't think we can fuel there, so we'll have to find that later on in the morning. It's about 10 p.m. now. It's a better time to sleep. We'll be up earlier in the morning than last time. I think we slept at 1 a.m. So we have 10 hours and 5 minutes left. Oh, that's on the other side. Okay, we have 10 hours and 4 minutes left in the drive, with 44 hours and 45 minutes to do it. So we can definitely sleep as soon as we find a spot. We won't have to worry about being late or anything. It must not be an urgent one. I mean, they give you time, you know, a certain allotted time over by a percentage, and it's a really long trip. So obviously they give us a lot more extra time, but it's still pretty disproportionate. So I imagine that it wasn't an urgent trip. It was really good price per mile, so maybe it was marked maybe high value or fragile. I think cars are considered high value in this game. High value cargo. Not sure, but either way, it's really good money. $89,000 once you get there, which is great. That's like an entire used truck right there. More than what I'm sure one of our loans are. We probably have a $50,000 loan outstanding. Maybe we'll check all the finances that are next when we do that fuel stop like we mentioned. We have 931 kilometers left. We got about 348 left of fuel. Still just over a quarter tank. But once the bar goes down, it'll be under a quarter tank. So probably somewhere in that quarter tank range. Still have plenty, but with how far and few between the fuel stops are, we want to make sure we hit the next one, so we're not left stranded. So just going 5 over the limit. We're passing the guys pretty quick. I think they're going under the speed limit. That's fine. All in, catching up some time here. 28 minutes left in real time. 27 now. And there we go. I see a bed icon. Hopefully this is a full service center up here. Maybe someone on the right. Even if it's off the highway a little bit, we will take it this time. Now that we're a little lower on fuel, and it's almost 11 p.m. now. Okay, we got a full service center here. That's nice. Maybe we'll repair the truck too while we're here. Yeah, it's not far off the road. The big one. Fuel. Is that an EV charging symbol? I thought only electric trucks were in ATS 2. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe they are adding them early. That'll be fun to look at the truck dealer once we're done this job. Buy a new truck. We'll be able to afford it for sure. Already with, what, 164,000 I think after the passive income? 169 now? Nice. So we must have a decent couple trucks earning some good passive money. That's only going to go up by another truck in a minute when we're done here. Hope to be playing a good amount of ATS in the next little while here. Really get that passive income going up. Explore some new places we haven't seen. That'll be fun. Get the percentages up in that regard. It's going to go back down again once we buy more DLC, because we have Iowa, we don't have. Louisiana is coming out. BC is coming out. I'm not sure when I'll buy Iowa or Louisiana, but BC, I'm going to be getting that one right away, and we'll go right there. We have to. I'm Canadian sim gamer after all. They added a Canadian DLC. We've been waiting for that forever. I mean, I have been to BC and Pro Mods, but just being part of the actual base game is pretty cool. I didn't expect them to add Canada so soon. I know it was rumored that they would, and then they confirmed they would do Canada and Mexico. But I figured they'd, you know, do a couple more states for at least. First, at least. Uh-oh. Nobody look here. I guess we'll go around to the right way, I guess. You know what? No, we'll go backwards through it because the sleeping's on that side. They can deal with it. Hazards on means we can do whatever we want, right? Gotta go exterior view so I can see where the box is. It's on the right. This is called the icons mod, I believe. That changes those big floating icons into these little painted areas. Makes it a little more realistic. But you still know where the icons actually are. Alright, let's Fill up. You can't see the menu, but we are filling up here. Let's see how much we get. It's $3.31 a gallon. We are getting a lot of fuel. 162 gallons at $538. Alright, let's go ahead and find somewhere to sleep. It is a busy night here. Long line for fuel. I'm glad I skipped it completely. It went backwards. As long as I didn't watch that on camera, we're fine. So you can just go anywhere here. Let's pull into one of these spots back here. I've done this in a long time, so but I'm ready to be judged. Let's see how we do here. Okay, well that was good. What am I doing here? Wavering around here. Okay, let's see how that was. Yeah, I'm happy with that. First time backup, pretty smooth, no adjustments. That's awesome. Yeah, I just got lucky. What time are we waking up? 9:18. That's a good time to get going. Full fuel, full rest. But I am gonna just wait a moment. I'll be right back. Let me head to the washroom again. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm back. Forgot to unmute my mic. Let's see how our company's doing before we get going, like I said I would when we fueled. So first we'll go to the bank. We can borrow another 60,000. That's cool. I thought we'd be maxed out. Nice. We have 3 loans, 400k, 200ks. That was actually pretty far through. Only 262 remaining. It's nice. We have 436,000 of loans. But again, maxing out in this game is usually a good idea. As your drivers will pay back. So we have 4 drivers besides me. So not a ton. $67 a mile. As opposed to, look at them. $40,000 a day, 1,000, 3,000. This guy should get a raise. Look at that, $4,300, $4,400 almost. Good work. He must be pretty high level here. A rating 3.3. Okay, 5.0. Come on, man. You gotta step it up. So we got a Peterbilt 389, Kenworth W900, a Western Star 5700, a Mack Pinnacle, and of course the Cascadia we're in. So yeah, just we don't have any duplicates of trucks right now. Just still working on, you know, buying a new truck and giving the drivers the old truck. That's good. We're making good money, and we'll make good money at the end of this delivery. Maybe even take out that loan and could be able to buy 2 trucks, one for a driver, one for myself. I guess we'll see when we get there. Won't worry about doing any of that right now. Let's go back to the driver's seat. And let's go. Good repair. Do you think we should do that? We're only at 5%. Let's not worry about it right now. We can go out over here. Okay. No one coming that way? Let's go. We'll discover whatever this is up here. It looks like a Western Star dealer from here. Can't fully see it. Whoa. Oh, it's the emergency stop. I'm like, why are the engine brakes so strong? But okay, truck freaked out a little bit there. Okay, should be good to go. As long as no one's in the blind spot there. No, we're good. Okay, that wasn't close enough to discover that. They actually want me to be on that road. Let's do that. It's important enough when it's only one little turn. Just do some illegal maneuvers here. Come on, sir. Please don't go. Please don't go. Please don't go. Okay. Darn, 5% damage. Okay, 8% damage, but still only on the truck, so that's all that matters. Let's discover the dealer here. Come on. There we go. It's a Western Star. We already have one, but hey. The recruitment centers are the most important to really keep discovering, I think. If I remember correctly, just because then you have more options for hires. Let's just keep roll it through here. No cops around. Let's put our DRLs on, but not our actual headlights. We don't need them. It's a little foggy here, it seems, today. Come on, let's gain some speed up Dale. Let's go. Yeah, we're picking up speed. It's able to get up there. Okay, we don't have a super heavy load here or anything. Please let us in. Thank you. Kind of didn't give him much of an option. We'll set for 80 here. Back on the highway cruising. Not quite up to speed yet though. Full tank of gas, 1500 kilometers estimated range with only 830 left to go, so we'll make it there easily without refueling. We have more than double the amount of fuel we need. 8.5 hours remaining in game for the trip with 32 hours to do it. Estimated 26 minutes of real time. Probably be able to do one more trip after this once we get there. Just a short one though. Really depends what's available on the job board. That's how much time we'll have left. I'm not sure yet though. I do want to be doing a lot longer streams of Truck Sim for sure when I have time, which isn't exactly today, but this was a pretty long one just because we only did one job, which I've been doing recently, one job per stream, which I again want to do more, but this is a long job, so it doesn't really count. Over like an hour and 20-minute job. $90,000 in income. Oops. We should be able to do one short one after with a new vehicle, a new truck that we buy. I'll check the dealer, but we'll also look up, and we'll Google what's new. I've not been keeping up with the changed logs. Headed to Omaha. Appreciate everyone who's watching, by the way. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Hope you had a good Monday at work. Beautiful blue Cascadia. I love this blue paint job we have on here. It's like a pearlescent blue. Pretty sure it's one of Freightliner's default colors. Personally, I love the look of them. Very modern. We don't have the full crew cab version, which would be a little nicer looking, but that's okay. Still nice. It's hard to drive looking backwards, believe it or not. Worth it once in a while. We do have it set for 80. We're just not able to get up there. We're trying. Glad we haven't another. Wow, can't talk. Glad we haven't had another crash yet. So I think obviously VR was the main problem, but then those traffic mods and realistic rain may have been not so good either. Could possibly work in VR again now without those in. Might try it again next time. We'll see. I do a little test for 10 minutes before I stream just to see, so we don't have to worry about switching it on stream. Does take a lot of setting switching though, so it's kind of easier just to stick it with one. Look at that, ATS is the name of that company. North Flats discovered. Interesting. It's nice that we discovered it right on the highway and didn't have to go in there. It's not usual with a lot of these towns, cities. What is that little thing? It looks like one of the new Hyundai Ioniqs, but I mean, it could be modeled after one, but it's got an engine sound. Those are EVs. I'm pretty sure they're all EVs in real life. They definitely don't sound like that. That growl. We'll be getting there around sunset. It's almost 1 p.m. We got 6 hours and 40 minutes left. Pull in for a weight inspection, huh? It's a late load. It's just cars. This one will do. We haven't done one this trip yet. We only got flagged for one other one, but we missed it. Just using the engine brake for now. The ATS guy got pulled in here too. Keep it rolling. £49,037 total. Alright, yeah, not very heavy at all. See you guys. It's also not too bad when you pull in here, not too heavy, because it doesn't take too long to get back up to speed. When you have the real heavy ones, they always ask you to come in, and it takes you forever to get back up to highway speed. I think what I'll do is I'll do another delivery, a short one like I said after, and then probably, I don't know if anyone watching is remembered I said that I might stream some racing tonight. I think I'll push that to tomorrow if I can. I was a little tight on the schedule anyway tonight, but I got some other things that I really should do tonight, to be honest. As much as I'd love to stream. Apologize, I haven't streamed at all for a week. It's been 8 days. I mean, it's not the craziest thing ever, but matters to me. I know it matters to some of you, so I appreciate it. Just had a really busy week. Glad to be doing today, especially some ATS. I haven't played truck sim in a little while, but I did some ATS too a few weeks ago. But ATS, man, it's been forever. A very long time, like 6 months I think since I played it. And then a few months from that one to the last time I played that again. I think I played like December is when I stopped playing a huge amount, and then I played it in, streamed it in May, and now it's today. I cannot believe it's December 1st already. That is just crazy. I gotta go set up this Christmas tree tonight. You know, that's something I should do. Usually have it set up a couple weeks before December, but we didn't do it this year. We were waiting for December, and then now here it is. Time flies. Passing the state trooper, going all over the place, speeding. What a great circumstance here. Look at that, one of those rentable RVs. That's cool. I don't think I've seen that in the game yet. A Cruise America. We got a plane up there. Actual jetliner, leaving some chemtrails. Contrails. What other views do we got here again? This is an interesting one. Not the best, it's easy to drive here, but not the best for seeing things. Guess you can see the air suspension working. We of course got the cinematic camera. Well, it's quite choppy. And definitely not an easy one to drive in. There we go, we're up to 80 kilometers an hour. Or miles an hour, we're really ripping. We are getting there, that's for sure. 4.5 hours left in game. 14 minutes in real life. We're almost at our big payday. It'd be good. I'm sure we've been doing real cheap jobs here and there because they've been short, which obviously don't pay that well. You're not doing many miles, but also we've been choosing them based on where they are going or how long they are, so we haven't got the best price per mile. So doing a good price per mile for a long distance is really good for our save file and our company here in terms of how much money we have, progress we're making. Okay, we're gonna slow down a little bit for this turn at least. Try not to lose too much speed. No, we got a 90 degree, okay. Excuse me. I got it. Okay, emergency stop. I guess we're in a semi. We should probably leave a little more room than that. That's my bad. Okay, I'm just gonna do a bit of wider turn. Okay. Just triggered the emergency stop again. That time is being a bit sensitive, but I can understand why I did it. Just turn right ahead of us here. Wouldn't always stop, but these guys might turn left out in front of me. Looks like he's waiting to. It's not green for them yet. Oh, I guess it wouldn't be, obviously. It's green for those guys. What am I talking about? Sorry, I know how to drive. This big Western Star, man, he looks a little scary. Wow. The FedEx truck pulling into the truck stop. There's another big truck stop there. Petro brand. Haven't heard of that before. Bit of a roll and start here. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Change. There we go. Scary guys driving the prime truck. We definitely have a better start than him. Probably not pulling as much weight. I mean, you can never tell with those dry vans, obviously, what's inside. Packages could weigh really big range of weight. Oh, look at the plane crop dust in there. That's fun. Not sure if I've seen them crop dust like that. I've seen them fly low, but it's cool. We have a sprayer going across the field anyway, so I'm not really sure what he's doing. Or why he's doing it. Maybe he's getting the corners. Whoops. Sorry, buddy. You can go. Sorry to scourge you. We're headed downhill here, which is good, and get our speed up. Okay, let's go inside. That train is loud. Go underneath us there. Oh, look at that. Our map, it's going gray. Where we were discovering instead of the other way around. So I guess part of the UI mod is changing those colors around. That makes sense. Just wondering why we had what looked like discovered roads and undiscovered towns. So it's reverse color in this UI, which is odd. But that explains a lot. Our Raptor's going pretty slow for some reason. Looks like we might be coming up to a turn or something here. town. Oh yeah, we got something going on here. Car doing some weird stuff. Don't think we were supposed to stop fully on this road, but that guy, I think he cut everyone off and got scared or got hit or something. Alright, let's try to gain our speed back up here. We've lost it all now. I got 10 more minutes, real time. It's been a nice, good journey so far. Lots of pretty views. Mostly been fields for the last little bit, but those canyons were really nice that we stopped at. ETA has gone up many times because of all the slow sections, stopping to sleep or fuel. It's gone up at least 25 minutes since we started the hour-and-a-half trip. That's how trucking is, though. We definitely must have an electric truck in this game now, unless they've just planned ahead with the EV chargers. I see them there as well. I think that's what the icon is. I don't know. Next to the fuel, but maybe not. Maybe that's just a fuel icon. Kind of looks like a little lightning bolt, though. I guess we should slow our cruise control down here. We are massively speeding. Okay to speed a little bit, but I'm not stopping at this way station, whatever it says. We're almost at our destination. Ah, we're bypassed. Good. They can call the last one if they were really concerned. My bad. What's our destination town? It's Topeka. Right there. Alamo Rent-A-Car for all these cars. I wonder if they're getting... I guess they're getting all of them, so... Placed a somewhat big order. 4 cars at once. Looks like they're all Dodges as well. Can't remember what that Dodge is called. They don't make it anymore, but... The wagon. Is that the Pursuit? I don't know. I don't remember. Hello, Captain Catalyst. I would not. I'm okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've already had 2. I'm going to put that in the chat in case you can't hear me. Very fitting with the name. I gotta check my phone real quick. 1 second. I feel like I might have got the time wrong. Claire's don't work. I thought it's 7:40, not 6:40, but we'll see. I got a great memory when it comes to that stuff. Not. Okay, I am right. Ooh. So we can do one more job after. Short one. Guess we'll see if they got EV trucks in the game when we go to buy one. I don't have many truck mods. I know I have at least one, the international, like cab over, which we'll buy eventually, for sure. But probably gonna buy whatever the newest truck that they have is, because I obviously wouldn't have tried it yet. I do like modern trucks. I like old ones too and classic trucks, but if it's new to the game, I want to try it. Okay, I see that icon a lot. I think that's just a fuel icon, and it's very small. I'm missing out on the what I thought is a little lightning bolt inside. I think it's just a gap, like, so it looks more like a fuel pump, like a screen or something. I just saw that they're adding the electric DAF to ATS too, so I'm not sure if they're adding anything like that to ATS. I think I did see that they're adding the electric Volvo, but who knows. Also, I think that when I did see it, it was like they were sound testing and getting sounds, and definitely in the dev process of it, so I'm not sure if it's in yet, even if they are adding it. To Junction City here. Probably not going to get it unlocked since we're just driving past. This one looks like the city center is quite a bit off the highway. Oh, no, we did. Nice. Let's actually look at it then. Big truck stop. We got a dealer over there, I think. Might not be an actual truck dealer. I didn't see what brand it was. Not something I recognize. Just by the red color. Guess it could be a Kenworth, but it didn't look like a Kenworth logo or anything. I can see Topeka on the sign now, so we're getting close. 4 minutes of real time. Hour and 16 in the game. Well, still enough to be passing here. I don't see the turn off on our map, so we're good. Turn our lights off. 109 kilometers left. And we got a red way station right near the end here. I'm not pulling in. Sorry, guys. They can Google the car model times by 4, and that's what it weighs. Don't cut anybody in the seats. Windows aren't tinted. They can see. Not that there's even anyone there. Oh, there's a little shack there. There's a truck in the way. Maybe they won't know. Make sure we're not getting off here. We are. 64 kilometers, 43 minutes in game, 2 minutes in real life. Let's see, should we get past this guy first? No, there's not enough room in front of him there. Let's file in behind. Drive for Siva. I'm okay. I'd rather drive for Viper Logistics. If you'd like to join our virtual trucking company and actually log miles with us and talk to us in the Discord, feel free to link to the Discords in the pinned comment. We'd love to have you. There's a setup channel that walks you through every step you gotta do. It's not too bad. Just a nice way to enjoy the game a little bit more. Have some realism. Have the logbook count your miles. It's kind of makes it more satisfying for each delivery. When we get some more active members back in there again, we'll do our driver of the month challenges again. We're not currently doing it, but did it back in last December when I was playing a lot of this and we had a lot of guys going, which is some fun, friendly competition. So if you're interested in that happening again, hop in the Discord, join our trucking company. Of course, we'll do some convoys too. We did a few earlier, not earlier this year, or I think it was ended last year. Again, back when I was playing Truck Sim a lot. For those who don't know, I took quite a bit break from streaming. Boy. Due to personal reasons. Now let's see what I should do here. I'm not going to try to off-road it because there's so many invisible barriers. I'm going to just get out of his way. Like this. I would do this in first person. I apologize for the unrealisticness here, but that guy is right on my butt. Look at that. You can get right up behind me and I can still get around you. Oh, I'm losing it here there. Like nothing ever happened. Nobody saw that, right? Perfect. I don't know how much that would have added, but I think quite a bit. Looks like there's another highway exit up there, but just gonna risk it. We're right here. This is not like a minor turnoff. This is the town itself, so yeah, gotta do what we gotta do. Only 10 minutes left in game, which is 0 minutes in real life. That's what it says. Let's collect that massive payday. Appreciate you guys staying for the journey here. We have a default set to skilled parking. And I hope to do it in first person, but if I don't, then I'll go third. But I'll do my best, as always. I am rusty. Or I guess sometimes maybe I got lucky at the truck stop. That was pretty good. That doesn't look like it clears to me, considering it also says Ace Hardware right on it. Here's the rent-a-car. Kind of want to peek at where they want it before we pull in. Okay, it's the rear section, so we'll pull straight in. Just wondering if we should back in. Wow, look at the amount of Ford Raptors here. It's an expensive rental area. They must have got a bulk discount on them or something. Let's pull to the left here because it's probably going to be backing in right there. Yep. Let's get it nice and close to the building. Could pull to the front and back all the way through, but I don't think it'll be necessary. Let's see if we have enough space right here. We will if we have to take the grass, which I'm going to do a little bit. You know, I'm going to stick my head out the window for a second here. I'll adjust a little bit. Perfect. We'll see. Oh, the trailer's perfect. Just the truck isn't exactly perfect. Let's decouple and get that money. 1,578 miles. That is a nice big one. Took us 50 hours in game with the sleeping, of course. It's a $51,000 base reward, but wow, look at that. Nice full level. That was a big trip. So level 18 gave us just 9,100. So it was a long distance, high value, fragile, and urgent. So it was urgent. But yeah, look at that. All the skill ranks give us lots of extra money in XP. That's how you get the good price per miles. And now we're level 19, so our proficiency will be higher next time. And we'll have another skill point to put in one of these sections. Which I like to leave fuel economy for last. It obviously helps save some money, but fuel is so cheap. It's usually the best to do all the hazardous first. Unlocks all more jobs that pay well, and then start with these, whatever you would like to do. We have a pretty good long distance rank. I generally stick to some shorter ones once in a while. So I'm going to stick more with a high value fragile. Let's keep it kind of balanced. I don't want to stick to one cargo type, so let's do a fragile. All right, 258,000. That's amazing. Let's do this then. Let's go to company. Let's go to services. Truck dealers. Let me quickly Google what's new so I'm not looking around endlessly here. One moment. It's hard to see what's actually the newest one. See the change log. Newest truck. So we have the 2025 Cascadia. We have the Pinnacle. T680 Next Gen is in the game. As of July 1st, okay. So it looks like the Cascadia 2025 is probably different than what we have. We probably have the 20. So that means they must have 3 different Cascadias in the game. Let's just see. Why can I not buy online? I don't have... Shouldn't have to have 3 of that brand, right? Just 3 trucks in general. I can't buy online for anybody. Let me just click drive first. There's something weird going on. Truck dealers. What's going on here? Oh, I gotta click on the actual brand. Duh. Okay, so let's first check Freightliner. I'm curious. We have 3 Cascadias. We have the 19. And we have the 25. Okay, so we just have the 2 still. Maybe we just updated it. I thought it was like a 24. So I haven't really played much in 2025, and I've had it for a while. So let's see. The Kenworth should have the next gen, I believe. Finally, the T680 next gen. W900 T680. That's the old one. We don't have it here. Let's tell that out, I guess. Let's check what we got in terms of Volvos. VNL 300, 740. It's all just the VNL though, it's just one model. Is that the International? Let's see what we got. Western Stars. Still the 2, the 57X and the 49X. But we don't have new ones yet. The 579 and 389. Mac, we should have just the Pinnacle, or we have 2, I can't remember. Where is a Mac dealer? I was gonna say, don't tell me we have none. We have the Anthem and the Pinnacle, right? So we don't own both of them, but we have driven both of them, I believe. And what else did we not check yet? Peterbilt. 389. So if we haven't gotten anything new, then I think I'll buy the modded truck for now. Which is the International Cab Over, I think. Oh, we have a few. We have a 9800, 9400i. And we got 2 international categories for some reason. A GTM. I assume that's the modding. We got the Kenworth W900, probably an older version. Yeah. And 567. Peterbilt and 567. I see it's the modded category. We got the Kenworth T700. I want to buy the cab over truck, the 9800. Something quite different. The high roof here. It'll be fun. Drive something new. Drastically different, of course. Let's mod this thing. Probably can max it out. 6x4 chassis. Let's go crazy with the engine here. One of the modded ones that sounds great. What do we got in terms of power unlocked? We only got a 625 in terms of our level. So I guess that's what we're going with. Cummins or a Caterpillar? Well, this is 625, so let's do that. The King of the Hill engine. Let's see, we get a good 18 speed already in there. We only have the standard interior unlocked, so we're going full wood. The Starling design, I like that. And we got the Dark Days. Yeah, I like the Starling, it's classic. Oh, we can customize the colors a little bit. I kind of like that look. I mean, it's the classic. It's clearly what it's supposed to be. Maybe I'll change the base. Leave the things. I like that gray though. I can't find it now, but yeah, let's keep it gray like that, as intended. Probably won't drive it super long. We got lots of money to be able to buy another truck. Not too long from now. See what we can do in terms of roof add-ons here. Let's add some radiance. Oh. The radiance shouldn't be there. It should be as far out as possible. Can I add it like way out here? Oh yeah. Well, that's interesting having it sideways like that. Let's do that. Some screamer horns. Thunder. Oh, that's pretty intense. A roar. Oh my gosh. Let's add the screamer. I like it to be symmetrical here. That's interior. It's a radio. Let's add that in. Let's go. Some big lumen extra lights up here. I like that. Okay. Keep clicking on the wrong thing. I'm actually going to add them in the interior kind of spots here. I don't want something sticking out like that. Let's make it a little more aerodynamic. There, that's fine. Let's go with double antennas, sure. Big classic look. Let's add some devices on here. I guess we should go interior so we can see what we're looking at here. I don't know if I want that right in front of me, actually. Oh, wow. We got a lot of customization if we want to. Let's not go too crazy. Block our view. I'll just add at least maybe air freshener or something like that. Let's see what we got. Let's go some little dice. Fuzzy dice seem right for this. Let's add a mirror so you can park close to things. Let's add something on the dash. If I can. Okay, maybe not. What's down here? OBC? Yeah, let's add that. What should we throw on the passenger seat here? Sorry, duffel. I don't always chrome out a lot of things. It's not usually my preference, but this truck keep a lot of chrome. It's obviously a classic look. Let's see what we got. Grill add-ons. Oh my gosh. Could be a lot of them. Wow. There's a lot of spots. What I'm going to do is I am going to add a couple of LEDs down here as if we got an old truck and I wanted to, you know, throw a couple on from the shop. I'm sure it's kind of needed here. I don't think these lights are going to be very good. Just there's good. Do we have some flashing ones? No, we don't. Alright, I'm going to leave it pretty blank. Otherwise, Not too many lights. Unless I can add a couple more down here. Yeah. Do want to have some good headlights. I kind of doubt it's going to be very nice. Paint, or let's go plastic bumper. That's what was on their default. We can add some fog lights, nice. Vortex tires. No, I'm not going to black out these rims. Let's go with steel. Just make them all the Vortex tires. A little better, I think, fuel efficiency. A double exhaust. And can we change the tank a little bit here? Yes, let's get the chrome instead of the aluminum tank. That seems right for a truck like this. Cabin high, cabin low, or spoiler. We'll go stick with the cabin high. There, I think that's good. $124,000. Nice classic truck. Let's confirm, and that will be right here. So purchase. Let's see, where do we got room for it? In St. Louis, we have nothing in that garage. We own it, so that's nice. Thought maybe we had to buy a garage, and that would be a bunch of money. Sweet. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll at least take it around the parking lot. I don't think I have time to do a job with it, unfortunately. Unless there's a really small one. We'll kind of see when we get over there. Truck manager. Mac Pinnacle. Nope, that's not what I want. 9800. Drive it. So for now, I think what we'll do, usually, like I said, max out the loans. We'll probably drive this a couple times in the next stream, do a few jobs, and then we'll switch out for another new truck. Maybe it'll be a new truck by then. And we'll probably have to, obviously, not be able to afford it completely, so I'll max out the loans at that point, unless we can afford it. So my point being, for now, I'm going to throw the money into the loan so we can just take it back out if we need to. There's 18% interest is pretty high. In this game, the days go by slow, though, so it's not really that high. But may as well throw 100K in there. Which one's older? This one's at 91, so let's pay that one. 42, so there we go. Now we're just paying a little bit less per interest. Just a little more passive income. While we wait. If we need it, we can just take it back out. There's no harm in it. Let's hear the engine. Ooh. It's a loud one. So we're in St. Louis now. It's interesting to have the radiants out the side, but I mean, they're at least practical then. This big Jake brake sound. Cool. Let's see if there's any like insanely short jobs, like in the town jobs. Where am I? I'm in Missoula. That's odd. I thought I put it in a different garage down there. But okay. Let's go by. Where is distance here? Just nope. Route length. Up. So shortest first. Oh, that's the shortest we got. Okay, unfortunately that's too long for time I got left today. We can always start it and then continue it next time. What's the best price per? It's 101 a mile. That is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. We gotta accept that. We'll pause on the way. We'll probably not get very far. I got about 15-20 minutes left, so let's just start it. Yeah, then it confirms that we'll have that job for next time, which is very high paying. Great for the company. Can't really resist it, so let's go start it. Oh man, listen to that. That is loud. We're only 1 minute away from the pickup point. Quite a different truck than the last one we were driving. Old and loud. With this kind of it's nice it'll be a big job, so we'll have a decent amount of time in this truck. In case it isn't actually super nice to drive, then we've had time to have fun and experience it. And we'll have the money to grab a new truck right away. Give it to a driver, but who knows, maybe I'll like it. Just hop right on the highway here. We basically already have the money for a new truck. If we take out the max loans that we could do, because I threw 91,000 in there. We have how much left on us? 42,000 left on us. And we already had another 60 we could take out if we wanted to. So really, whenever we want another truck, we can just buy it. But doing just this job alone, $101 a mile, that's huge. I need to keep my GPS up, unfortunately. I guess you can't see it, but the digital one, since we don't have one in the truck here. I can change that. That's very cool. I will keep that as a speedometer. Cool if I could change it to a GPS. Maybe there could have been an add-on GPS. Big jake brake now. Classic sound, I'm sure you guys like. I like it. What a different truck. Very cool. City of something. I wonder why this job is 101 a mile. I mean, obviously level 20 helps, but that is a lot more than both the last one, but a lot more than the other jobs available as well. So it's probably like high value, urgent, fragile, hazardous, everything. I didn't pay attention to what it was. Oh, I think it was some kind of construction equipment or anything, so definitely high value, maybe fragile. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. It is a paving machine. That is typically a good paying job. I think it's because they're quite heavy and they're very large, as you can see. It's one of the heavy cargo missions. Not the special transport, but the heavy ones. It's nice. The short nose helps for maneuverability. Not necessarily right here, since we have plenty of space, but when we don't, we gotta adjust the mirrors here. They're way off. Oh my gosh, I can't even see the truck itself. It's just because the truck, how the shape of it. Probably in a weird seating position too there. Oh, I can see the truck now, just not in the adjusting menu. They're very zoomed in. This is an $87,000 job. That's nice. Less than the last one, 89,000, but with it being 101 a mile, and not like high 50s, low 60s, whatever it was, that means it's gonna be a lot shorter, a lot better for our time. Like I said, it's just under 15 hours in game. It's a 44 real minute drive, so we'll get a decent progress in here in the short time I have. I got about 10 to 15 minutes left, and we'll just pull over and stop it for next time. Not sure if you saw my cat in the back of the camera there for a second. Gotta remember, this is a big load here. Let's turn on the radiance, the beacons. Definitely a good challenge for this 625 horsepower. Might put S at the end of that. Could definitely have a more powerful truck for this, but it's really the max engine we have unlocked right now with our level. A few minutes less than I thought. It's okay. We'll get a few minutes into this drive. Need to at least test out the truck, really. I was just gonna drive around in the city anyway, so this is better than that. Making money. Set the cruise control here. Speeding a little bit. Oh, barely. It's a 45. Appreciate everyone who's joined the stream today. Hope you've enjoyed everything so far. The Jake break a little bit here. We got nobody in the other lane, so let's take up all the space we have. Come on, buddy, you got this. Throw the blinkers on here. Come on. And no one coming, which is good. This gang going 35 into 65. Got no way of knowing what my cruise control is set to. I don't have that on my other dash here. Let's see if I can change to a different dash. Where I have that information. Whoops. Oh boy. I'm all over the road. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Let me go back to this. Wow, I'm all over. I apologize. Truck drive. Oh, it's on the bottom right of my little indicator there. That's perfect. It is in the truck. We can turn off the hazards here. We're only going 10 under now. 15 or no, 10. 17th gear. That 18 speed helps with the hill climbing a little bit. Officer coming up here. Lights on here. Oh, cool. We got the backlighting on all the keys there. That's nice. Keys, not keys, buttons. Switches. I love how we're still using it to have cruise control on this thing. Should turn it off to be realistic, but hey, don't got time for that right now. Maybe next time. But you know I'll forget. It's a 70 zone here. You know what? I even got the speed limit on there. Or I have my speed, my speedometer set. What is that bottom one? 77. So I'm going 57. Oh, I bet that's in kilometers. Yeah, so we don't got the speed limit shown on that little display there. You got it in drive. We have the gear indicator on the left. As long as we have the speedometer and my cruise control set, that's all that matters. On the GPS on the right side of my screen that you can't see, I have the speed limit. Those lights aren't very good. I wonder if, look at the little beacons go. See, look at that. We don't have my other lights going. I-beams are down there. What's the point of those lumens if they're not going to be shining? Might have to go in that like custom light display menu thing. Won't worry about it this time. I like this truck. It's nice to have a big trailer too. Adds the fun, the challenge. Real American trucking. Got the train going up next to us here. It's not much quieter inside than it is outside now. Nothing like that Cascadia. I can honk too, buddy. And I'm beating ya. You're into this whole thing. Come on. Moving up the hill. I like the beacons on the side. It's interesting. It's probably pretty distracting for everybody involved. Passing by my driver, but hey. It's cool. Makes it go up the road like that. Yeah, I can confirm that little number on the bottom is definitely kilometers an hour now. You can see that based on my actual dash. This is a loud engine, that's for sure. That cat engine. Here's the high beams. They shine upwards, which they shine like they're on top of the truck or higher up the truck than they actually are. It's just the base game how it is. Again, if you guys want to truck with us ever, join a convoy or just have your miles logged in an actual virtual trucking company, feel free to click on the link, join our Discord. It's always fun chatting to you guys in there. And there's a setup channel, and it tells you all the steps to join the trucking company. Viper Logistics is the name. Be great to have you. Just a few more minutes down the road here, and we'll pull over to the side and call it a day. Appreciate you guys all joining and watching. It's been a good time. Made a lot of money. More than most of these streams recently. Well, not recently, more than the last few, we'll say. You know what, that is dark. Maybe we'll pull over since I have like a minute left anyway. And let's see if we can get those other lights to work. No, we're slowing down. I'm gonna slow down a little before I pull over here. She's danger brake. We're slowing this guy down behind us, so that's okay. Use the brakes too. Alright, let's see what we can do. Parking brake on. I think if I press F4, adjust lights. Ah, cool. There we go. And dashboard backlight should definitely be on for when the lights are on. There. Okay. They might just be more aesthetic than effective. Let's see. Either way. Even if it's just aesthetic, they're aesthetic. It should be on at night. There we go. Like we added a bunch of LEDs. They look more like parking lights than I thought, though, than headlights. But anyway, appreciate you guys watching the stream again. I know I've said it a couple times, but I really do. Every single one of you matters to me. Appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday night, and I'll see you next time. Hey, Bubba. You tuning in right as I'm tuning out. But appreciate you joining. I'm glad I'm streaming again for you. See, you've been putting in a lot of miles, and you're ahead of me now of all time on Viper. He's the top driver of the company now in terms of total distance. So you guys got to join too and try to compete with them. It's pretty impossible though. I'll try to beat him. We'll see. See you guys.